Hi everyone, myself Linga Reddy. In this session we discuss oxidative cleavage of alkene. Already we discussed part 1 and part 2 some chemical properties. This is a part 3, right? Oxidative cleavage of alkene. Oxidative cleavage of alkene nothing but the between the carbons double bond is there, that our double bond completely breaking taking place here. So that is oxidative cleavage, right? Let me discuss the first one here, the A here. So cleavage with hot KMnO4, hot basic KMnO4. So cold KMnO4 means basic cold KMnO4. Diols is forming. Earlier video part number 2 we are seeing, right? Here also basic, but condition is hot condition, right? This is the condition is hot condition. This is very important. In that first point here, the point number 1 here, the product of oxidation reaction depends upon the structure of alkene. It's very clear. The product's formation here depends on the structure of alkene, right? Let us discuss example here. The example 1 here, butene, 2-butene we can take. This is called 2-butene, and reaction with KMnO4 in the presence of OH minus basic condition and hot condition. Delta means hot condition. Here here CC double bond completely cleavage taking place. In that place add the carboxylic acid group, right? So here C double bond O, OH, and another mole same like that, C double bond O, OH is formation. So this is the reaction taking place whenever the alkene treated with hot KMnO4, right? Let's say second example here. Here terminal alkene we can take here. Terminal alkene. So this is the terminal alkene. So the alkene, the CH2 is present in the alkene present in terminal. So this is called terminal alkene. Right? It is the oxidation taking place here. The oxidation. So here what is happening here? This is C double bond OH. Then this terminal alkene, it converted into formic acid, right? HCOOH. This is called formic acid. Again this is oxidation taking place here, the over oxidation state, oxidation. So that formic acid converted into CO2 plus H2 gas, H2O. So whenever terminal alkene is there, CO2 gas is liberation taking place. The terminal alkene treated with hot basic KMnO4. I think it is very clear. So next one point here, the important point. What is the important point? Loss of one carbon, then it is indicate terminal alkene, right? Example 3 here, very important example here, disubstituted alkene, right? CC double bond here disubstituted is there, CH3. In this situation, the KMnO4, in basic medium hot condition, here forming ketone, right? CH3 plus one more ketone is forming. So 2 moles of ketone will get here, right? So generally here the point is here, disubstituted alkene gives ketones, keto groups, right? Next one, example 4. Here one side is disubstituted, this is disubstituted R1 and R1. Another side, one alkyl group and hydrogen is there. This is oxidation taking place with the KMnO4, right? Very clear. The disubstituted side here, the disubstituted side to form a ketone, already we discussed. Monosubstituted side to form a carboxylic acid, right? I hope it is clear. Next, hot KMnO4 is complete. Next one, B reagent. Here the cleavage with sodium iodide and KMnO4, both combination of these two reagent. This is also called Leminux reagent, right? The important point here, the resultant obtained by this reagent are identical to the resultant obtained by the KMnO4 basic, medium and hot condition, right? The product similar to whatever we oxidized with KMnO4, hot KMnO4, same product also here also forming. That is the final conclusion, right? Let us discuss example here. The example number 1. So 2-butene we can take here. This is called 2-butene and treated with NaIO4 and KMnO4, combination of both these. So 2 moles of the ethanoic acid will get here on cleavage of this bond, right? Next one, C reagent, cleavage with osmium tetroxide plus NaIO4, this both combination, right? The important point here, in this reaction, in this case vinylic carbon converts into carbonyl compound, carbon, right? The vinylic carbon. Let's discuss one example, you'll get very clear idea. So this is, we can take this type of alkene. So here treated with KMnO4 and basic, medium and heating condition, or we can react here and KMnO4 and NaIO4. The product is here, this is the ketone is forming, and then here CO2 plus H2O. Because of this role, two reagents roles are same, very important, right? And treated with here osmium tetroxide with sodium iodide, right? So here OSO4 and NaIO4, okay? So what is the product is forming here? The first is similar, this is ketone is forming, right? Then here it is forming aldehyde, that only we are discussing here. So that point only we are discussing, the first one, right? I hope it is clear. Right, this is example number 1. Next example 2 we will discuss. The example 2 here, one side alkene having 2 substituent, the other side having hydrogen and osmium tetroxide plus NaIO4. So here similar ketone is forming, and then one side is aldehyde. I hope it is clear. This side here aldehyde, and this side it can form ketone, right? Right, till now we are completed oxidative clivage. Okay, KMnO4 and KMnO4 plus sodium IO4 plus sodium IO4 plus KMnO4. These three reagents we are used to cleavage the CC double bond, that is called oxidative cleavage. Now we will discuss the addition of ozone and ozonolysis. Right, the second reaction here, addition of ozone and ozonolysis. Ozonolysis. Right, here the point number 1, ozone gives 1,3 dipolar addition reaction with alkene, right? It is one of the pericyclic reaction, 1,3 dipolar reaction, right? So generally pericyclic reactions involving in alkenes, right? So here this is one alkene I am taking, this is R, and here hydrogen and R. Ozone I am taking O3, the ozone nothing but O3, the ozone formula is O3. So O3 I am representation like this, and O here positive and here negative is there. So now the bond is here, this bond is shifting here, this is getting here, this minus charge is going to binding here. What is the resultant product here? The resultant product here, this is happening in the presence of solvent, that is dichloromethane, CH2Cl2, and the temperature is minus 78 centigrade temperature. So what is the resultant product is forming here, and as it is I am writing product here. See, this is the double bond become a single bond, and here 2 alkyl groups is there, and here one hydrogen is there, another alkyl group is there. Here one oxygen is binding, another oxygen, this is binding here. So this is forming here. This is known as a molozonite. Okay, after this one, after here rearrangement taking place, right? This is rearrangement taking place, rearrangement. So how it is rearrangement here? The simple here, the CC bond is cleavage attacking here, this one, this is attacking whatever the place of CC bond cleavage, that place can attacking here. So very simple. What is the resultant product is forming here? The carbon, this first carbon having 2 the RR group, right? Here CC bond is breaking, and then here forming the CO and C. This is having one nitrogen, one alkyl group, and here having 2 OO groups, right? So this is the ozonide. What is the name of this compound? Ozonide. This is called ozonide, right? I hope it is clear, right? Whatever the final product is forming ozonide, this ozonide converted into carbonyl compounds by the addition of oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent, right? The important point here, the point number 1. So ozonide convert into carbonyl compound by the addition of oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. Let's discuss now. First one, the A1 here, the reaction with oxidizing agent. Reaction with oxidizing agent, right? Oxidizing agent. So generally oxidizing agent H2O2, so paracids we are used here. We are taking ozonide. So this is the ozonide what we are preparing, the last reaction. This is ozonide, the hydrogen and alkyl group, and addition of here Ag2O, or we can use another reagent here, H2O2. This is also oxidizing agent. Also we can use here for acid COOH, right? So generally this is here one keto group is forming, right? And then one aldehyde group is forming here, right? So very clear here. So like this it's breaking here, this is the breaking here, so this side here breaking, so this is forming keto group, this is formed keto group, this is no 2 alkyl group, this is forming aldehyde group. Further this is oxidizing agents is there, further this is oxidized to carboxylic acid or COOH. So this is the reaction happening. I hope it is clear. Okay, general reaction we'll discuss. Okay, or C double bond or and CH, here R group is there. So here the first one ozone and second one is oxidizing agent here. This oxidizing agent we earlier discussed, oxidizing agent, right? So the important point here, this is the point here. Okay, double bond carbon having no hydrogen, it's convert into keto group. The next one here, this place double bond contain double bond carbon having hydrogen, it is convert into carboxylic acid. I hope it is very clear. Let's write the product here. This is the R, the keto group here, the first one, and then here R dash, here this is R dash, and R COOH is forming, right? First step is ozonolysis, that is nothing but ozonide is forming, then we using the oxidizing agent, the resultant product is like this, right? Generally oxidizing agent here using Ag2O or H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, or paracids, right? I hope it is clear, right? Let's discuss one more example. The example number 1 here, number 2. So here same, you can take CH, here CH3, and here having CH3, and here using first one O3, second one is H2O2. So what is the product here? This is ketone is forming, then here acetic acid is forming. So this is the product, right? Next one, the B part here. A part is reaction with oxidizing agent, the B part is ozonide, right? the reduction of ozonide, right? What is the ozonide? I explained very clearly. This is R group, O, this carbon containing H, this is S. Alkyl group may be changed, the hydrogen instead of alkyl group also coming. So this is the ozonide. Generally in reduction reaction, ozonide we are taking. This is ozonide and react with lithium aluminum hydride, or we can use sodium borohydrate. So the first is this give carbonyl compounds, and then it is again reduction taking place, and again reduction, it is converted into alcohols, right? One example we will discuss, it get very clear. So C double bond C, R group, here R group, and here CH and R dash having O3. So here ozonide is forming, right? So ozonide is forming. Then we can use here sodium borohydrate or lithium borohydrate, lithium aluminum hydride, or we can use sodium borohydrate, right? Then here converted into keto group, and then here aldehyde group. Further it is reduction taking place. This is converted into secondary alcohol, CHOH, and or this is converted into or CH2OH. This is the primary alcohol, this is secondary alcohols. I hope it is clear.